Dog percent is a very simple category. Beat Refunct with a dog on your lap. The dog's not allowed to fall off, and it can't be a cat. So, let's go over the brief history of the dog percent world record. The first recorded dog percent world record I could find was by a runner called Bouncy Boy when back in 2018 he posted a run alongside his dog Luna that finished with a 3-minute 4.76 second time. This run was then approved by one of the mods and a new leaderboard category for dog percent was created. The run itself wasn't anything too special for modern standards, but for the time it was a fairly fast run for a mid-level player. Not even a day later, one of the best players at the time, Jarko, would take the record by more than 10 seconds, securing a 2:51.61 with their dog Lokai, which would have been top 50 on the normal leaderboards at the time it was performed. This record would go on to last for almost 2 years, as the dog percent category would become mostly forgotten as runners already had their normal category times to push further and further down. At the start of 2022, Daddy Walrus would take the dog percent record down to a 50.57 with their dog Annie, marking the end of the era of Jarko and putting the world record almost half a second off of being a sub 50. Cheeks and their dog Hammy a year later would just barely squeak out and claim a new world record of 50.33, not yet a sub 50, but closer than the record has ever been. A year after Cheeks' run, JHL and their dog Bentley would push the world record finally down to a sub 50, with a 48.91, and better yet, it was done on pink platforms. Incredible stuff. JHL would then go on to push the record down to a 45.92, further optimizing the dog percent world record. Five months after JHL's 45, I would go on to take the record, getting a 45.3 after derusting from the start of winter break. After that, I started attempts to push it down to a low 44. Not long after that, not even a day later, I would get it. And that's where the dog percent world record stands today. The world record in dog percent still obviously has a lot of room to improve. There's also a ton of top level runners who have dogs and understandably just don't want to submit. Dog percent is still just a meme run at the end of the day and wasn't really something the mods planned on making competitive. It was just the natural progression of the leaderboard that further optimized the world record. When I first entered the Refunct community, I kinda just saw dog percent as another leaderboard to scale, but ultimately it's not a serious category, just a means to show off your dog, and I kind of enjoy that. So if you got a dog and you speedrun Refunct, go submit a run. It'll be fun to watch.